Hello everyone, this is Nur Ain Hassan again. I'm going to share with you things that I thought of during this COVID-19 period, whereby people, almost everyone, are badly affected. And one of the bad things that is being affected is the finance, because some people maybe have pay cut, maybe some have to go on leave without pay, and then some get retrenched and so on and so forth. Business also get affected, less income coming in, so finance is badly affected, and therefore everyone now is becoming more stressful, having a lot of anxiety, panic attacks, and also depression. And they do not know how to deal with it. If let's say you are dealing with this kind of emotions or challenges inside in your life due to this COVID-19, I have one suggestion for you. It all comes from the mindset, the way we think, and then it will affect your emotion. We have to think that, okay, this COVID-19 is just temporary. Even though it might take another 6 months, 9 months, or even 1 year, it definitely will not take forever. It will not throughout your life kind of thing. It's just temporary. Okay, take for example 1 year. Okay, I don't think gonna take like 2-3 years. It's not possible. Okay, so it's just temporary. If let's say the income is going down, just temporary. We become very stressful because we set expectations on ourselves. We set expectations based on other people's expectation. That is why it tend to build our own expectations because of other people surrounding us, which affect the way we think. So for now, what we should do is that put that aside. Whatever we have right now, just make do with it, and don't compare with others. Like for example, people are able to buy a lot of food. Like for example, they can order every day, but then you're not able to order because it's more expensive than usual food when you cook yourself. Then you will tend to become very stressful. That is also one thing. Payment wise, like your daily expenditure, you really have to reduce, and then have to really cut costs. Then it makes you feel very stressed because you are not able to lead the normal life like what you usually do, or like what other people do. So we should not put expectations anymore. We should not follow the expectations anymore. We have to adapt. Okay, so that is one of the practical way to do. And another way to do, and it comes to the mindset, is that you have to think, number one, this thing is just temporary. Don't ask yourself, oh, until when? Another 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. Don't have to think about when it will finish. Just focus on one thing, and that is, this thing will finish soon. This all COVID thing will end soon. And after it has ended, everything will come back to normal. Business will come back to normal. Your job will come back to normal. And if let's say you lose your job, or maybe you have a pay cut, and if you lose your job, okay, you must tell yourself, okay, definitely I will get a new job right after COVID-19 has ended. Okay, it will come. It will come. Okay, and then after that, you know that this thing is just temporary. After that, money will come. Through what source? You don't ask. Through new job or new business, or business come as usual, or you maybe ask like how much money will come in, like whether it's a big amount or small amount. Don't ask questions. Just think to yourself, money will definitely come again, and more money will definitely come again, because you are going to stay on living your life, working and also maybe doing your own work or doing your 9 to 5 job. As long as you are still working, money will come. And one more thing that you should tell yourself is that money will come more than what I need. Two things, okay? Money will come, and money will come more than what I need, and money will come more and more and more and more. And again, don't ask like from where it will come, because like for example, you may think that you have a fixed salary because you work 9 to 5 kind of job, and if you ask yourself, it's not a logic thinking to think that, oh, money will come more than what I need, or maybe money will come more than what I usually get. You have to look into a different perspective, okay? It does not mean that when we say that money will come more than what you need, or money will come more and more and more, it means that your salary will increase. It is also possible to focus on getting a pay rise, because for some people it's possible that is the way that they can get extra money or more money through increase in payment. That is also one kind of thinking. But for those who do not have the possibility of having a pay rise, what we can look into a different perspective is that there are chances, or there are maybe small opportunities for you to save up your money, so that by the end of the day or by the end of the month, your total amount of money inside your bank will be more than what it usually be like few months ago. Like for example, you don't know if, let's say, you go to the shop or go to the supermarket or go to the shopping center, you will come to a place that there's a lot of promotion, there's a lot of discounts, there's a lot of sales going on, and then you look into the shop, and then you notice that there are a lot of things that you usually need to buy, and then they are having discounts, they are having sales, they have a bundle sales. And then when you buy two get one free, or they bundle up together, and then you buy at a cheaper price, or you buy at the same price but then you get more amount of the product, that is already one opportunity for you to get more money, because by buying that thing that you need, because it's discount, right, it help you to save up money. So when you save up money, you don't have to spend more. You will spend lesser than what you usually spend. So that is also one way of it helping you to get extra money at the end of the day, at the end of the month, because you don't have to spend more. You just spend less because it's discount. And another one example is that maybe you get an opportunity that your friend or your relative asks you for help, and then they will belanja you, they will treat you some drinks or some food, and then that is also one way of you getting more money, because when they help you to buy you food or buy you drinks or buy you anything, it just shows that you don't have to spend your own money to buy that thing, because that person really buy for you. And this shows that by the end of the day or by the end of the month, you have extra money inside your bank, because you spend lesser than what you usually need or usually do. So this is the way that you should look into. It is a positive mindset that shows that, okay, you have more money than usually do. Okay, so that is also one of the thing that will give you a positive thinking, and not just focus on looking at the incoming monitor the money itself, but also on the things that comes to you. So this is one of it also that you can look into. And uh, and that is for mindset. Okay, and another thing is that, because we now are so depressed, so stressed, we have anxiety, we worried so much about the future, so you can have another activity, and this will help you to love yourself. It will help you to love yourself, and not and make you feel less stressful. Okay, and that is to uh compare yourself. Okay, first of all, we tend to compare ourselves with others, right? The way they live, or their position in life, or the salary that they get. And then due to that, we compare ourselves, and then we see that, oh, we are bad, we are worse than them, like we are lower than them, and that demoralize you, and then makes you feel, instead of giving you inspiration to be like that person, you accidentally look into the negative side, and then and then start to hate yourself. We keep on comparing others, and then we forget to love ourselves, we forget to appreciate ourselves, and then from there it also then makes you to feel more depressed about yourself. So now what we can do is that, when it is very good to compare ourselves to others, if let's say we look it into a positive way, that we make that person and someone who inspire you to be like that person, and then you work on becoming like that person. This is when you able to look into the positive side of it. But then human beings are normal, okay, because when we compare ourselves to others, it tends to make us feel down, because it's a normal human being to feel negative. Okay, so what I can suggest you to do is this: when you compare yourself to that person, you must remember that everyone has a positive and a negative side. That means the strengths and the weaknesses. You can list down all the positive things or positive traits, or the strengths of that person that you like, and then also at the same time you list down the weaknesses of that person. And when you feel demoralized because you are not able to look at the person, you are not able to be like the person, you can just read, you forget about the strengths, and then you focus on his or her weaknesses. And maybe, like, for example, oh, that person is, the way that the person talk is so fast, or I don't like the hair, or I don't like the smile, or I don't like the way or the content that the person delivers. Like, there is definitely be some of the things that you don't like, just small things that you don't like, and then you feel that, oh, you can be better than that person in this term that you find it as the weaknesses of that person. So you focus on um yourself, like, okay, you know that you can be better than that person in terms of all these weaknesses. So that means, by doing that, you are already better than that person in terms of all these weaknesses that the person have. So don't just focus on their strengths. Their strengths can be used for a guideline for you to be like that person. And then also, you love yourself. Start loving yourself, because you know you still have something that is better than that person, because that person has their weaknesses, and you can work better than them, because you are better as compared to their weaknesses. I hope you understand what I try to say. Okay, so it helps you to feel better about yourself, help you to feel love. Okay, you start to love yourself, because you still have something that you know you are good at, and with that it helps you to stop feeling so depressed, feeling so stressed about yourself, about the surrounding. Okay, and we take for example yourself, because as you know, now I'm doing my building on my personal branding online. That is why I'm doing a lot of videos and share with you a lot of things, hopefully also to give you a lot of values to help you also. And maybe we could have a discussion by you commenting below this video. So feel free to comment anything and ask questions, and we can discuss. I can explain more, or maybe you can explain more about your thoughts or your opinions about what I say. Carry on, feel free to comment. And I would like to give you another one example of how we can start loving ourselves. because we compare to others. Just now I was mentioning about comparing to others, but now because I did mention about I'm building up online personal branding, right? Okay, so I would like to invite you to also start to build on your personal branding online. Even though you are someone maybe not an authority, or maybe you don't have any products to sell or don't have any service to sell, basically you are not a business person, maybe you are just working 9 to 5 or shift work, doesn't matter what your occupation or your position is right now. What you can do is to build your own personal branding using all the social media, because you are here on Facebook for a reason, right? Because um maybe you use Facebook for entertainment, maybe just for checking out on your families or your friends, your relatives, but also at the same time you can take this opportunity for you to get a lot of friends also, a lot of people knowing you, a lot of people are liking you, and from there it will help you to feel better about yourself. You will feel more confident about yourself because people are liking you. So what you can do is, now you imagine yourself as one person, you as one person, and then you want to sell yourself, because you imagine you are selling yourself. And when you want to sell yourself, can you imagine we want to start a business and then we have one product to sell, and whenever we have one product to sell, and that is you will definitely will be very confident that you are way better than any other products in the market. That's why you want to sell. You want to sell because you know you are nicer, you know you are more beneficial, or maybe as compared to other products that's around in the market. So you as as a person, you will definitely always only think that you are better than other person, because you know that you want to sell yourself to others. So you focus on all the good things about yourself. You can share stories about yourself. All the good things about yourself you can share, and whatever experience or whatever uh, values, benefits that you think is good for yourself, you can share with others. So hopefully everyone can also benefit with the knowledge and the experience. And from there, you will carry on to share more stories about yourself, because you will feel good. And then from there, more people will start to like you, and then will praise you, will compliment you. And then from there also, you will get more friends, and then you feel better. You will start to love yourself more. So now, not only you are able to build your own personal branding online, but also it will help you to love yourself more. So this is really a good example, or a good first step for everyone to start loving ourselves. We don't have to do a lot of other things to show or to start loving ourselves. This is the one main first step that we can do to start loving ourselves, so that we will not be so stressful about life, becoming very depressed, or we have anxiety, we have panic attacks because of all this COVID-19 things going on. So I hope you get some ideas on how to start and what to do, and I hope this video will really benefit you and will benefit everyone. And if you think that this video is good, please like, comment, and also share on your Facebook or any of the other social media accounts. So I hope to see you again on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.